Hi, I'm Lisa von Drasek, and I'm the curator of the Children's Literature Research Collections of the University of Minnesota Archives and Special Collections. And today for Read This Book I have...
Hi, my name is Erin McBrien. I am the interim curator of the Upper Midwest Literary Archives. I work with papers and books and archival collections of local literary figures.
Who's our most famous one we have?
Probably Robert Bly, maybe tied with James Wright and John Berryman.
Wow.
Yeah.
So can anyone just come to the archives and look at Berryman's mail?
Yeah, absolutely.
Correspondence? How would I do that?
You would make an appointment with me through email or phone, and I would talk to you a little bit about what you might want to see, get those boxes pulled together for you, and put a day for you on our calendar, and you could come on over and take a look at whatever we have.
And you go to the Wallen Center,
Yep.
and you have, as long as we're open,
Yeah.
you can come and see it. And do you have to have your PhD advisor's recommendation?
No, absolutely not.
So you're just saying anybody?
Yeah, absolutely anybody. Can be undergrad students, can be community members, genealogists, absolutely anyone who would like to see these different stuff we have.
Fabulous. And then I see there's a book in your hand.
Yep.
It's a very plain cover, so you can tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, it is quite a plain cover, but it's a really beautifully bound book. It feels really nice tactilely.
Oh yeah, it's a cloth binding.
Yeah.
And so the book you brought us today is called?
Is First Words by Joyce Sutphen, who was Minnesota Poet Laureate from 2011 to 2021. And she gave me this actually, and she signed it, which was really, really sweet for the collection.
Fabulous. And so this is a poet. And can you tell me a little bit about this volume?
This volume really focuses on like early memories. It's called First Words, and it really focuses on like early childhood, growing up in Minnesota on farms during the like mid to late 20th century, and then kind of transitions into memories of like raising children and young children, and has a really beautiful quality of like capturing what it is like to be in the mind of a young child and those experiences in a very like simple but like poetic and cerebral way. It's a very like, I don't know if fast is exactly the word, but they're very like clipped and like everyday language and very accessible, I think. That's the word I'm looking for.
Hey, so was there a piece you want to give us a taste of her work?
Yeah, actually. The first poem in the collection, I believe it's the first poem, or is it the second? No, it's the second poem. That's my bad. Is about the experience of being the eldest daughter in the family. I am the eldest daughter in my own family, and there were like a stanza and a half in particular that is very, very real to that experience and was really lovely. May I read it?
Please.
Thank you. It was my job to figure that out. I was the oldest, the firstborn. I didn't understand why I had to do this. None of them cared to follow me. They weren't even watching. And I felt that was, I have two younger sisters, and I laughed when I read that, and it was just really wonderful. And I felt like it was such a good poem to really start off the collection with so early in the volume of talking about going first. So, yeah.
Well, thank you for bringing this to our attention. I can't wait to hear more and more books that you might bring.
I read quite a bit, and I'm also always very excited about the stuff coming out around here. So, yeah, I would love that.
That'll be terrific. And that's all the time we have for today's Read This Book.